Okay, so I am now in week 2. It's Wednesday. Yesterday it was Tuesday, and I have class on Tuesdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So it's a 10-hour day. Lots and lots and lots of time in school. Not fun for me. But in anatomy, it was my first class. It was at 8 a.m. and we had our first quiz as well. I'm pretty sure I aced it. I'm like, I may have gotten one question wrong, but like everything I was like, oh, that's that. Oh, that's that. Oh, that's that. Like I finished the whole quiz within no time. Like it was the shortest amount of time I've ever taken to write a quiz, I think, in my entire academic career, I guess you could call it, since like grade 1 all the way up until this moment. That was the fastest it's taken me to write a quiz. And like I said, I'm fairly certain that I aced that. We don't get our marks until I think they said like next week we'll get them. So that will be included once I actually have my marks. And then after that, we didn't really do a whole lot. We had a lecture, and today I have psychology, and then I have another my final lecture again for this week. So it's gonna be pretty boring today, but if there's anything interesting that happens, I will let y'all know, obviously. This is a mural that's in my school that I thought was really cool because when you scan this QR code, it becomes real life and like interactive. Basically, it's like a filter, and then it becomes what it is right now. So you see the turtles moving and everything, and then when you move away, it goes off. This is the same thing with the cranes. You can scan a different QR code that's on the ground, and then the cranes will start flying. And I thought it was cool. It's Monday today, and oh, sorry, no, it is Tuesday today. It is Tuesday, and this morning I was in lab and I got to go with the cadavers. I'm thinking about doing a whole video about cadavers because, or the cadaver lab, because I've been asked a few different questions, and then there's a few repetitive questions that I keep answering. So I feel like we should just have a little discussion about what's a cadaver lab, what's the point of it, what you can do, what you can't do, what happens after they're done using the bodies, all that kind of stuff I'm thinking about doing. But it was a really good day. I learned a lot hands on, being able to examine, feel, touch, grab, whatever, and really like understand all the organs, the placements of them inside an actual body, or what we call donors. I think it was really cool. My second class was canceled, and then my lecture, we're still talking about week 1 content when it's week 3, and I know all the stuff that is in week 1. So I decided after my first class, I'm going home and not going back to school. So starting off the week great. And tomorrow I have a couple classes, one of them being psychology, and then it is that lecture again, which I know we're probably going to be continuing week 1 content. Hopefully after tomorrow it is completely done with, though. I want to move on to the next stuff. We have tests and exams coming up and bell ringers, so we need to move on big time. Anyways, that's the end of my rant. I'm not showing myself because I look a mess right now, but I have written this progress report assignment 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now my 8th time because I keep messing up, and you have to handwrite it and you cannot scratch anything out. This is fine, don't worry about that. But all these little scratches, typo stuff, you can't do that. If you misspell something or you forget to write the wrong time, can't do that. So I literally have to keep doing this, and I heard 8th time's the charm, so let's hope that this one sticks because I'm almost done. Oh my god, I completed everything! Also, these lines are okay. This is what you have to do to block out so no one else could write something that you didn't write. But I finished it. Oh my god. So this isn't sponsored or anything, but I want to show this site that I found, which you can also download onto your phone, called Notion. And basically they have templates that you can download and then customize yourself. So I did the student one and changed it all to my courses and everything. I really like this though because I can go into here. I'm going to have to blur that out. I'm going to go into here though, and you can see the different stuff that I have. So this is one of the assignments that I have to do. And as you do it, you can mark it as not started, in progress, or completed. And I've already completed this. I'm about to change that. And then you could also see exams or tests that you have that are upcoming. So in my psychology class, I do have an exam that I have to actually enter into here. I haven't done it yet. But once you do complete it and you get your marks back, you can also update your grades, and then it will also find your overall GPA. So if you're somebody who likes to be really organized, there's ones for meetings and like work related stuff, school, obviously. There's so many different ones. All the templates you can find right here. And then you can kind of just do whatever you need to do. Simple things like a to-do list, or if you have research projects that you want to do, there's so much stuff on this, and it's all free. We had the cadaver lab this past Tuesday, and we have it tomorrow as well, as it is Monday. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a Q&A to answer questions people might have about a cadaver lab. There's certain things that I can't probably talk about, but I know that there are a lot of things that I can mention, like what it is. So if that's something that you guys would want to see and you have any questions, you can definitely either DM me, leave them in the comments below, and then maybe I'll do a Q&A that talks about what it's like being in the cadaver lab, what's there, what you see, what you get to touch, all that kind of stuff, all the questions that you could possibly think of.